Back in January of 2021, I posted this warning, a set of dreams that the Holy Spirit sent me that showed what kinds of things were going to be happening with this stuff. If you look over here on the left, look what that says. This is what I warned was going to be happening. Now, this week, 2 bits of news showing that this is going to come around. Look at this. I said that this would happen one day, that they would use that technology to track people and that they would claim that artificial intelligence had been created. Now listen clearly to me. The Holy Spirit showed me this is going to be a lie. Really, it will be men in the clouds. You know, I was even wondering, like, how could because I saw 3 shadowy figures in some foothills outside of a major city, or not inside any major city, is what I should say. And there are only 3 of them, and I've been wondering, how can just 3 guys control all this stuff? Well, what if they had this technology? What if they had this kind of stuff? And they could think directly to computers to activate them. It's not going to be artificial intelligence. When the machines start killing people, there's no singularity. There's no development. Life does not spring from rocks, as the atheist believes. And yes, Mr. Atheist, that is what you believe. The rain came down upon the rocks, created a primordial ooze. And according to a lying set of experiments by Harold Urey and Miller, they said, this stuff, look, we proved that it can happen. No. It was all fraudulent. I have all the research. I still need to make a video on that. One day I will. This is the news this week. You're going to start doing this. You're going to start doing trials. You see here? See here? He's going to begin human clinical trials within 6 months. Everybody's talking about it now. But back here, almost 2 years ago, I was warning about this already. Holy Spirit was showing me. There are other things that he showed me. Listen, the next 500 years, if we let this stuff go through, if we fail to break this and destroy it completely in prayer, mankind is going into a period of slavery, enslavement. Yes, Jesus comes back at some point, and he rules from Jerusalem, but some portion of the earth, there's going to be enslavement by this. I don't understand exactly how everything works, comes together, but the Bible, Revelation, is very silent on the matter. When Jesus is on the earth reigning for 1,000 years, what's happening? It doesn't really say. Okay, so Neuralink going on. Meanwhile, I started this new podcast. I'm showing you here some of the titles I've got so far. I think this is powerful. These things are condensed. I'm careful with my notes, and each one is just 30 minutes. You can go listen to those. Got a lot of stuff. Listen, God told me to do this, and recently Shannon Davis sent me an encouragement that I should do this. He said I don't think he realized it was from God, that God had already been talking to me about it. A local pastor here, a friend of mine, gave me a prophetic message. He told me, he said, God's going to bless it. You won't do it because you're thinking, in my own strength, maybe I'm not so consistent. What? I don't publish every week on YouTube. I mean to, right? But don't always, right? But here I've been every third day, boom, new podcast, 30 minutes. Okay, you can see some of these just really exploded because they're getting shared, because they're powerful. The truth is impacting people. You can see I have some links to my books there. So again, do not trust this stuff, because what's really going to happen is one day it's going to play into this, that these robots, now they're just doing this. Now, in this article, they talk about something they call mission creep. Now, mission creep is not an accident. It's not creep. It's slow progression. It's the slow boil of the frog. It's a common satanic tactic, and they intend to do it. Well, we're just going to get some old bomb control robots and say maybe we could use those if we think it, as a last resort. This kind of stuff, that's the talk they're having now. That's not what they intend. They have a full plan. And one day it's going to play together with this, and they are going to hunt down human beings and kill them. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. Holy Spirit has warned me a few times. Here's one of the second sets of dreams. They're going to pass laws that you have to eat government food. Then they're going to pass laws so you can't have your own gardens. Cars will become automated. Then construction equipment will become automated. And apparently they're going to automate some of the police force. And can you see what it says there at the bottom? Can you see what it says at the bottom? Listen, they deleted this on YouTube, gave me a strike. Here it is on BitChute, supposed to be the most free website. Watch what happens if I push play. They don't want you to know about this stuff, my friends. So you better watch this video and share it to your friends, because it'll be gone soon. It's the man from Modesto reminding you, as always, to pray or be defeated.